Hello, my fellow YouTubers. This is Roy back again. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about the setup real quick, and then we'll see what the heck we're doing. Alright, so I have this secondary set up like a Slayer. There's my primary. Coming out of the 2N3055 into the primary. I'm going into the 2N3055 and the primary with a DC power supply. Right now where the current is 0.23 and the volts is 6.48. Coming out of the bottom of the secondary goes to the base side of the transistor, and out of the emitter side is the negative coming from the power supply. And now the case, which is the collector, which goes to the start of the primary, and the end of the primary, or the end of the primary, and the start of the primary is the positive coming out of the power supply. Coming off the top of the secondary, I have the wire going to one side of a piezoelectric treble speaker. It's a hardcore speaker. So we're going to one side of that, and what we're doing is we're coming out of the other side of the speaker on the negative side and going into this piezo speaker. And then we're coming out the other side of this piezo speaker and going back to the start of where the top of the secondary touches. So we're creating a feedback. Not connected to anything else, that's it. There's no earth ground, it's floating. So right here at an earth ground, hey Vinny, say hi to everybody. Roof, 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 roof. Coming out of earth ground, got a wire coming over here, and I have a LED. And right now it is barely lit up, I would say, if even. And it goes to a piezoelectric also speaker. And out of the other side of this piezoelectric speaker, we're going to earth ground again, which is a pipe that's back there. So basically we're using two ties to ground, we could say. And then we have a dioid, basically is the LED, which is a load also. And then we have the piezo. So right here I'm able to stretch out what's going on here, and this is pretty phenomenal. I mean, think about what's going on here. We're not, in a sense, we're like a microphone and a loudspeaker, or in a speaker, but that is only up to a certain frequency for sound. So right now we're humming way above, well, we're above the FM band, because this 2N3055 is at a resonance of this secondary coil, which happens to be in the AM band. This is probably in the, I'd say 1,000 to 1,100 kilohertz. But I don't believe that this 2N3055 is humming that low, because I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't be able to grab this LED and it lights up. We're looking at 6 volts, right guys? So look how far away I am. And LED's lighting up. And look, I have a hanging magnet. Now if I attach, let it stick, all of a sudden the magnet becomes like a dipole, expanding the field for the LED, and the LED is bright. And I'm able to extend it all the way out. This is 6 volts and change. Look how far away I am. And we have stretched out the field. But let's get back to the nitty gritty over here. So now we're only dealing with 6 volts. We got 0.24 amps in current. We have something going on up here that's resonating, okay, that's bringing a feedback to the system. And now we're dealing with 2 earth grounds. So right now, let's go over to the LED. And basically it's not lit up where you guys can see it. So we're gonna have to go up in volts. So we're gonna go and amplify and go say 9 volts. All of a sudden now you can see the LED is lit up. And one thing I want to show you guys, pretty interesting. So I'm gonna, somehow I gotta, yeah, there we go. You can see the LEDs on, right? So I'm going to turn the volume, the voltage up and down. Watch the LED. LED is off, LED on, off, on. Oh, got a boo-boo. So now I can't get it to go back on. I turned it too low for it to be clicking on and off. So what I have to do is restart it. So basically when I mean restart, I'm going to come over to the casing, which is the collector, and I'm going to re-hit it again, and I got to get it up past 10 volts. This is pretty interesting to watch this, guys. So I'm going to reconnect it, and now we're back up to 0.46 amps. We're at 10 volts. I got the system. We got the heartbeat going again. So basically with that transistor, it needed certain volts to get it going, which I just proved we dropped below. And then here we are, we're over here. So why the piezo? Why is this here? Well, let's disconnect the piezo and let's just have earth ground connect to it and see if we can get that LED lit. Because maybe there's no magic, which I already know the answer. So we're going to go ahead and hook up the 2, okay, are together. And we come over here, the LED is not lit. So what is the piezo speaker doing? It's a question to you guys. I had dug into it, and I could say that when I get this thing clipped here, when I connect, and look, now it's bright light, okay? When I connect the piezo speaker in between this, and this is 2 grounds, nothing's connected to it, okay? When I connect the piezo, I can move these further apart and closer together, and I can adjust the volume on that as well. Pretty interesting stuff, guys. Leave your comments. Let's go over to my little, oh, let's do something else beside the LED. Can we light this up? Wow, look at that. Let's see, can we light up a 4-footer? If I can find one that lights. Some of these don't even light anymore. I don't know what the heck is going on. Oh, that ain't lighting, that's a dead one. Whoever thought you could have a dead fluorescent? There we go. So fluorescent is on. So the driver for the whole system is the 2N3055. What really matters out of 2N3055 is your resistance. Right now for resistance, I'm using this 1 ohm, 10 watt. It runs nice and cool, keeps the transistor cool. Well, yeah, that's real cool compared to what I'm doing. And here you go, LED or the fluorescent 4-footer lit up like Superman. We're putting out high frequency above hearing sound, and we're vibrating it back to each other, and that is affecting the ground here for some reason, because this piezo speaker over here is picking up what I'm doing there, and the LED is firing a hole. Leave your comments, my brohams. Oh, let's go to the question. What this speaker is doing to those dual speakers above a Tesla coil. Peace out.